2 weeks after the downtown Sacramento shooting, some groups are urging state lawmakers to step up their resources for some of the victims. A new study that was released earlier today is showing a lot of the victims aren't receiving the services and the compensation they say that they need. Fox 40 Capitol reporter Ashley Zavala explains the efforts going through the legislative process right now that potentially could help all that.
That study showing nearly half of the more than 700 crime victims surveyed said they were not offered restitution after what they went through. The crime victims we spoke with say a lack of resources and a lack of services means a lack of healing.
I shouldn't have to be speaking and being her voice, but this is the life that was forced upon me by the person that killed my daughter.
The hurt still intense for grieving crime victims who spoke outside the state capitol Monday.
Our trauma does not go away. If anything, it gets worse.
The group calling on state lawmakers to take action to make sure crime victims get the services and resources they need to heal from violence.
We are talking about expanding rights for victims. We are talking about ending discriminatory practices that render some people ineligible for receiving services. And we are talking about making assistance flexible.
The Prosecutors Alliance released a survey of 711 crime victims. Of those surveyed, 40% said they were not offered victims' compensation. Another 55% said they did not get counseling or mental health care services because they would have had to pay out of pocket and they couldn't afford it.
Trying garlic ice cream and watching cooking shows to running for my life from an active shooter.
Megan Bull is the survivor of the Gilroy Garlic Festival mass shooting in 2019.
I crumbled under the guilt of surviving and the all-consuming PTSD. I expected calls from professionals or officials with resources or services, but I was never contacted.
Some lawmakers promised to make sure the needs for crime victims are met through a series of bills they're pushing this year, including more training for first responders, having more victim advocates available in district attorneys' offices, extending compensation to those who are victims of police brutality, and increasing protections for sexual assault survivors.
We really want true public safety. Then survivors need to feel safe coming forward.
At one point during the event, vaccine mandate protesters heckled some of the speakers. Some of the victims said they were triggered by the yelling between both groups. Eventually, the protesters quieted, some showing support for the victims who shared their stories.
But I'm a fighter. I'm not just fighting for me. I'm fighting for everyone back here.
Lawmakers note many of those proposals to address these crime victim needs are still in the early process of the legislature. Reporting at the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, Fox 40 News.